It's live.
Hey, we're live. How's everyone doing? Hey, Larry. Hey, David. How you guys today?
Awesome. It's beautiful here.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Now, Larry, did you say you had some snow or no snow yet where you're at?
Oh no, it's warm. It's like 50,
It's warm.
52. Yeah.
Wow. And I have no doubt that David is warm where he is, but LA is rarely cold, I think. All right. Well, before we get started, we have a few people who are here in the chat. Welcome. We got Chadwick. Chadwick was heading home and he made it on time. Thanks for that, Chadwick. And we have, nope, that's not what I wanted to show.
He froze. We also had Richardson's Reeds here who made it on time. So thank you, both of you, for being here. I'm sure Jeff will be back shortly. So we're here to
Jeff will be back shortly. Yes, sorry about that, guys. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Glad you could make it. All right, and we got Sleepy. All right, digital media all the way. Yes.
We got a Grinch.
No.
All right. Cold and rainy here in the San Francisco Basin. Is that what that is?
Bay Area.
Bay Area. Excuse me.
How would you regard the Basin Rapid Transit? I guess.
Anyway, the Bay Area, yeah, the Basin Rapid. Well, sorry, I've been there, but I don't live there, so sorry, Chadwick, for getting that wrong. Oh, we got Glock here. Hi, Glock. Mark, another Mark. I'm hardly ever on time, but you are for this one. I'm going to out Mark in case he hasn't been out enough already for the one who sent Michael K. Vaughn. Not that way, David. No, for Michael K. Vaughn's big Christmas prezi, where the 12 days of Christmas. If you saw Michael K. Vaughn's video where he got a ton of presents, all courtesy of Mr. Glockensig there, who was very, very generous and kind there. Always sends Michael something. We got Brett. Hey, Brett. The Beast Reads, watching while I work out.
I think he meant
Bay Area too. Okay, I didn't know you lived in the Bay Area as well. Cool, Brett. Brett's big classic sci-fi guy. Okay, well, let's get started then. Today we just thought we'd go through and do a little 12 days of Christmas round of things that we holiday themes that we would enjoy. And Larry, why don't you kick off? I heard you got some good stuff. You want to show us what you got there?
Okay. First of all, I got a little physical media. Let's see if we can get it not to glare. Is that working?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
classic.
Yeah, Rankin and Bass, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Not my all-time favorite, but.
Have you watched it recently, Larry? Because it plays kind of weird these days. Kind of wonder.
I need to do that.
No, it's an amazing. Who cares? That thing is amazing. I have that, of course, in many different collected editions. But I love that you have. That's a DVD, right?
Yeah.
And that's just by itself. It's not one of the ones because I know there's a lot of there's some Blu-ray versions that have A Year Without a Santa Claus and Frosty the Snowman and stuff all in there. So very nice. So can you remember, guys, when you first saw that? I remember these Rankin Bass specials when they were coming out. Not live. I think that one's too early for me to remember, but I definitely saw it every year growing up.
It was just, I don't know. I must have been, probably 5, 6. It was really early, and they just kept every year. It was,
I don't even know. I think they played it when I was a baby. Just every year.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Colonel Underpants, thank you for checking it out. Come on back later when you have time. Yeah, do you guys have any memories of the other ones? What was the one with the heat miser and the?
Can't talk about that yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't know I was preempting.
I love the Little Drummer Boy. I mean, that one is just amazing. So Jeff froze again. So anyways, the Little Drummer Boy. I don't know. That one is just one of my favorites, and I still watch that. I think almost every year. That one is just a favorite of mine.
Yeah,
I remember the Little Drummer Boy. They never seem to replay it in my memory quite as often as Rudolph or some of the others.
Yeah,
but, excellent.
They were playing a lot of Christmas music at work the other day, and they were Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was playing a lot, and I got to thinking, should Rudolph have just told those guys just to get lost? You know, because I mean, they didn't love him until they needed him for the frog, right?
Different times.
Whenever they whenever they have that lyric, whenever they have that lyric of, you know, now they think he's great, I'm like, fair weather friends, little bastards, exactly. You know. So yeah, I like the Dean Martin version from the Christmas with the Rat Pack the best. I don't have this CD or album version of that, but that's an awesome album. Of course, the Gene Autry one. It's weird to think a singing cowboy actor was the one who did the first version of that, and Frosty for singing. He didn't write it, of course, but there's so many versions. I'm sure we'll get to some music later, especially with David here. All right. Well, great. Thank you, Larry. That's a great way to start. How about you, David? What do you got up there?
I'm going to start with something that's right next to me because I got piles of stuff and this is random. So I grabbed Funko Pops and their toys. So this one is not I don't know if you really say that this is holiday related, but I consider it. So this is
Jack Skellington. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Most people do.
For Christmas. So Funko Pop, look at his square.
He's not wearing his Santa hat though.
Yeah. And this one is more Christmassy. I have Mickey with the Santa hat and a gift.
Yeah, very cute.
And the scarf. There you go. 2 Funkos from my collection.
We have a few comments here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. We have Mark Glock saying, just watched Rudolph with my grandson this week. It was his first watch. What did he make of it? Glock, I bet he loved it. Put one foot in front of the other. Yep, I remember that song very well. I'm a Frosty the Snowman guy. Messy, messy, messy. I don't remember that line. I guess I haven't seen Frosty enough.
What's that little guy? Like, I don't know. He's got like a little kind of rat face and he's running around, I think.
Thanks, Mark. I wanted to be a little festive anyway. I wish I had one of those cool kind of elf hats like Michael K. Vaughan had. Anyone remember the Bonanza Christmas album? Ooh, I've heard of it, and I know how famous or infamous the Bonanza Cast's recordings are. Not that Lauren Green didn't have a good voice or anything, but you know, it's kind of like the Leonard Nimoy Golden Throat or William Shatner Golden Throat days. You know? So. All right. Well, those were the only 2 Funkos you had to show, David?
I have one, but it's kind of a special one. So, and you know what? I showed the Funkos at the beginning because they're just not popular, and I don't know why. Forget all you people out there who don't like Funkos.
Well, you know, there's lots of too cool for school types. I've never been a fan of them myself, but I don't begrudge anyone who likes them. So,
yeah, I like them. They have a tendency to take over whatever space you put them in, though. So they're, you know,
like tribbles.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Well, I was watching one of your videos yesterday, David, from back in the day where you were showing off your beer can collection. I'm like, man, how many things? And then you were talking about doing crossword puzzles. I'm like, how many interests do you have, David? How can you keep up with all of those?
Puzzles all the time. I'm wrestling with my beer can collection now, where to put it. I don't know. There's something wrong with
They were cool cans. And then you were even talking about collecting the Chiquita banana wrappers or something. I like those. Well, you're definitely a geek, that's for sure.
Each one was like an imitation.
Yeah, they were cool. Yeah, they were very cool. All right. Well, Mark, two comments from 2 Marks. Mark Glockensig said his grandson loved Rudolph. Great. Still working its magic some almost 60 years later. When did that come out? Was that early 60s, mid 60s? Do you have a date on that, Larry, that for your DVD? I think it was 60 something, 67, 69. Oh, Mark has Paul Atreides Funko from Dune. All right.
I have that one.
And Mark Richardson reads, I was talking about your very cool and very geeky Star Trek tree. That was very cool. 1964. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Yeah, good. And we got Chadwick. I have a Krampus Funko. Yeah, you know, Chadwick, I'm not surprised. If you're going to have a Funko, it's going to be a scary one, I'm sure. Big horror guy there, Chadwick. Okay, well, I'll start with a book, I guess, since we kind of are doing a grab bag of things. So when I was it was summertime, but when I was back home in 2024 with my family, I went to a little bookstore in kind of little run by a couple of women in Olympia, Washington, the capital of Washington State. Just a cool little bookstore, and I found this cool little book from Macmillan. Can you guys see here? Let me make it. I should have made you guys bigger before. That was my bad. Let me make myself big since I'm going to be a self-aggrandizing fellow at the moment. Okay, here we go. And I found this very cool little, oops, hello, what did I do? Here we go. Okay. I hit the wrong button. Live here. Okay, so this is kind of a round about the Christmas tree collection. It's a beautiful little book. It's one of these Macmillan, it's from the Macmillan Collector's Library. Has the little ribbon in it, and the stories have usually in front of them they have these little pieces of art in there, and it's got, when you take off the dust jacket, it's got this really nice embossed, or whatever you call it. What is the term? I'm failing in my literary terms for this, but
too.
The only problem is this little ribbon is a little too long, but it's got some of its excerpts, but it's got, stuff by William Makepeace Thackeray, and it's got The Adventure of the Blue Carbuncle by Conan Doyle, and of course the very sad Little Match Girl, which I always avoid reading because it's too sad, and Anthony Trollope and L.M. Montgomery, and A Father Brown Story by Chesterton, and Charles Dickens, and O. Henry, and Louis Sommet Alcott, J.M. Barrie, etc. It's very cool, and it's quite packed. It's 340 plus pages or so. Anyway, I'm not sure about the cover here. It's nice, but I think yeah, you do.
I like the fact.
I like it a lot.
I know you got.
So I love those. Can you do me a favor? Take that ribbon and put it near the end. Let's say you were near the end of the book and you had to use it as a bookmark.
Okay.
That's why that extra length is there.
It must be. Well, they had it tucked in previously, so let me put it towards the end and see. Still long.
That is really long.
I might have to snip some of that ribbon off, but I don't want it to fray. Anyway, very cool little book, and I couldn't resist it. They had a bunch of these on a spinner rack, and there were several I was looking at, but this one with its stories was something that I thought was pretty cool. So I've only read a few parts of it. It's got a pretty good introduction there too. Sometimes introductions don't always do the right job there, but okay, let's see. We got here. Oh.
So I think he was going to go for the comments, and he's talking about they had to redo Rudolph because of the first year Santa did not pick up the toys on the island of Misfit Toys, and people flooded the station with complaints, so they had to change the ending. I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
I did not know that either.
I'll put that up here in a second. Sorry I froze for a bit again, but we got Eric from the Paperback Warrior. Howdy, Eric. Thanks for stopping by. We got Greg from Ghost Readers in the Sky, which is maybe one of the all-time best channel names. We got Deb from Australia. Hello. Good day, Mike.
I like Deb's show.
Textured. Yes, Eric, I'm sure that's probably correct. Textured cover there. They had to redo the end of Rudolph because the first year Santa did not pick up the toys on the island of Misfit Toys. Ooh, that's not good. Bad Santa. Okay. People flooded the stations with complaints, so they had to change the ending. Good. Yeah, good for them. Back when the people could, vote and again have some impact. Just like when they did the write-in campaign to save the Star Trek for the third year. Hey, we got Paul from Check Your Shelf. What's that, David?
Maybe the original one had an impact. I don't know.
All right. Well, cool. We got quite a few people here. That's very fun. All right. So, and then we got Mark saying hi.
Well, Larry, you're up anyway. If you want to go ahead.
I got a question for you, David. Are you spacing them out to where it's going to be 12 rounds? So like you did two? Okay. Then I'm gonna do the same.
I actually cheated. I have 2 for each round because I'm just
that's fine.
that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get Glock's comment off there. Go ahead, Larry. Sorry, I forgot. I froze for a second and it's messing everything up. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so I cheated
All
here.
right. Look at that.
Burl Ives.
Burl Ives. Speaking of.
Yeah.
Rudolph. Wow.
Related to my last pick.
That's cool.
I went and stole. Let me cover my eyes. That'll probably help.
Oh, I see. It's trying to zoom in on the eyes. No, there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's very nicely done. Very cool.
That's cool. I stole some stuff off the tree.
You were in the store and went. No, did you get that through?
In the living room.
Your own tree. I see. Well, where did you track that down? Did you find that online or?
We probably
some kind of novelty shop.
Probably one of those card shops. We've had for a number of years. Yeah.
Some cool stuff out there.
I think Burl Ives is really, really cute. So I love that ornament.
Yeah, well, Burl Ives was a fantastic actor too. If you ever seen him in either HUD or in one of my favorites, if I can remember the title, The Big Country. He is fantastic in that Western. Yeah, I think he got Oscar nomination, or maybe even I forgot. I don't think he won, but he got nominated. He's fantastic in that movie. But of course, he was. What's that?
Was he the one was he in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
That's it. Not HUD. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Yes, he was. He was. What is it? Big Daddy or whatever. I forgot the name of the character.
All right, David, your turn.
All right, let me get David over there. That was pretty quick, Larry. You're running through these quick. So okay, let's see. Any comments on the great Frosty decoration? Or sorry, not Frosty. Burl Ives decoration. Sorry, he's playing kind of a Frosty, I guess, just a snowman dude.
Yeah, good snowman.
All right, Dave.
All right, so I also grabbed some books. So kind of in your vein. I grabbed one off the shelf because I haven't read it yet. So I decided to read it this year. So this is Alex Haley, A Different Kind of Christmas, by the author of Roots. We got the back. And it's just one of these decorative Christmas books with, like art inside. And I've had this for a couple of years, and I haven't read it yet. And so I figured it's time. I almost always show off my Truman Capote because that's something I actually read every year. But this is, a book that I'm definitely.
Is it just a reminiscence of his childhood Christmases?
I have no idea because I usually don't know much before I.
Or it's an actual story, maybe.
And then I recently got this American Christmas Stories.
Nice.
Library of America, and this is very similar to that Macmillan one, but this one was edited by Connie Willis, and so I've recently read a couple of her books, and I've had mixed opinions about them. Although she's an amazing writer, so
British writer, right?
I don't think she is. She might be. She definitely writes about British stuff, but somebody wrote in a comment that she lives here in California.
Oh.
So I don't know if she was from England and then stayed in the United. I don't know. So I don't know much about her, but she definitely is an amazing writer. And so there you go, Library of America, short story. So I hope to read at least a couple of the stories in this collection this year.
That's very cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, Larry, you're going to say something?
Yeah, I just agree.
Okay. Well, we got some more comments here. Let's see. Mark's agreeing with me about how great. I don't even think he was a bad guy as so much in there, Mark. As I thought the guy who was the bad guy was Charles Bickford playing Major Terrell, really. But yeah, he's I guess one of the antagonists for sure. We got Goat Man here. Happy, Merry, Super Duper Christmas, everyone. You too, Mr. Goat Man. And Mark talking about Alex Haley, Coast Guard veteran.
Interesting.
Wow. And we got
icon freaks me out.
And Paul, I agree. I watched Day of the Outlaw last March and thought it was fantastic with Robert Ryan and Tina Louise, Ginger in a serious role there. She was really good in it, by the way. Black and white Western filmed in snowy wasteland. It's terrific, and Burl Ives is great in it. No surprise there. Day of the Outlaw was a great snowy Western. Yes, yeah. If anyone hasn't seen Day of the Outlaw, that's terrific. I think Kino Lorber put out a really good Blu-ray of that. Oh, here we go. Sarah Compton. Hi, guys. I'm Paperback Warrior's wife, Mrs. Paperback Warrior. Hey, how are you? I love Christmas and even Christmas books. Nice to see you. Yes, you too. We have an actual lady showing up. That's nice. That doesn't happen very often on anything that I'm doing. So it seems like, other than my wife, anyway. But thank you very much. Welcome, Mrs. Paperback Warrior.
She's here.
What's that?
Poor Deb. She's here.
Yeah, Deb is here. Yeah, Deb and Andrea are the only ones that hang out in this, the only ladies that hang out in the sci-fi geeky area, generally speaking. There are a few others that are hiding in the shadows. I think Blue Electric Bunny, I forgot her name, often comes on. And who's the other one? Dang it. There's another lady that's on frequently. What about Deb? Yes. Sorry. Hi, Nick. How are you? There, yeah. But you know what I'm talking about. Just your guys' stream yesterday, Deb was the only one keeping Andrea company, I think, at least for a while anyway, on that live. I'm used to Book Top by now, shopping for them, listening about them. Yes, my wife is too. Part of the furniture. No, Deb is not part of the furniture. Ladies, greetings. Yes, Team Nick. Yeah. If you guys, Larry and Dave, if you or anyone else is watching, if you didn't see the live stream yesterday with the Elusive Exclusive Book Society, where they talked about Amazon, the DAW collection of stories. Yes, Mrs. Elspace hasn't appeared on any of my streams or anything or left me comments, but she does pop up sometimes, and she seems really cool from what I have heard. I missed that live. Yeah, I don't know if the chat replay has been working for you, Deb, but hopefully it'll kick on there in a sec. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm jabbering away here. Let me get myself over here, if I can move me over. And I guess I'll do a little tribute to Uncle Jimmy at News from the Gelding and show off some of the Walker's minced pies. Now, Dave and Larry, I don't know if you guys have had this in your family or ever tried mince pies or anything. They're not real mince meat. It's fruit, dried fruit, and spices inside. And these are different from the usual because they're shortbread crust, because Walker's famous for shortbread. So
yeah, I like Walker shortbread.
Yeah, if you ever see these, try some. These are mini pies. I guess they're probably smaller. And I know Goatman, who's watching now, did a mince pie smoothie, brave man that he was, but on one of his videos. But apparently a lot of American people don't know about these. I'm a big Anglophile, so I do. But also my mom used to always make them, homemade ones for my uncle who loved them. And I never liked them at the time, kids' palate, but I do like them now. So they're not that easy to come by. They're not available very often, other than expensively through Amazon over here. But Walker's is famous enough in Japan for them to get them over here. So Uncle Jimmy on the News from the Gelding channel has been doing mince pie taste testings, which is in his wizard persona. So it's quite funny to see those. So that was just. Have you guys had any experience with mince pies, David?
I don't think so, but I think that you can find that kind of filling in other kinds of things. Maybe they do call it mince. I don't know, but it's basically like the raisins, the cinnamon, and some other kind of things.
Yeah, sultanas and I don't think there's dates. What do they got in here? Let's see. They usually big a big Japanese label over the top. Anyway, an Aussie who can chime in and tell me what's supposed to be in there, but they are nice. Let's see. Mark is mentioning another. I'm not familiar with the Dark Valley, Mark. Thanks for pointing that out. Another snowy western. Yeah, there are not enough snowy westerns. One of my favorites, The Tall Men with Clark Gable and Jane Russell and Robert Ryan, has a snowy opening, but doesn't have not the set there. It's mostly the typical dusty locations for a cattle drive western. Never seen those Walker's mince pies. They look tasty. They are tasty, Mark, for sure. Yeah, they're kind of like a shortbread cookie with the mince pie filling. They're very nice. They're probably not fully traditional mince pies. Okay, Larry, I think you are up. Are we on the third day of Christmas now?
I think we are.
Think.
And let's see. I'm gonna go over here this time. Cover
my favorite.
Is that working?
It's the Yeti or whatever you call him.
There we go. Wait, we got a lot of his butt. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
That is cool. Wow, they did a really good job on that. Wow.
Yeah, they did. So still from.
So is your whole tree filled with comic book characters and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer characters?
There's a lot, but yeah.
And hobbits, hobbit characters for sure. Do they make many little
ornament? I haven't seen one.
I think they're missing out on a marketing jaunt there. If they could,
for sure.
Yeah, maybe from the movie Peter Jackson movies anyway. But that's very cool. Is that you just have those main two? Do you have a Rudolph one as well?
Yeah, I didn't bring that one because I guess I should have brought that one too. But yeah,
no, that's fine.
I have a Rudolph one for sure.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Rudolph was more common. I like this guy. I mean, he's got a lot of detail in his teeth and everything.
Well, he's my favorite character from that special anyway. He was him and the lumberjack dude, whatever his name is. I forgot. Pickaxe Pete or something. No, I'm thinking somebody else. I forgot what his name was.
Yukon Jack.
Yukon Jack.
Yukon Jack. That's it.
That's right. I'm sure the chat is shouting at us right now. Let's see. Mince pies, which I am very partial to, have all the mixed fruit. Yeah. What else is it though, Deb? Is it apricots?
Look at the next comment.
Okay. Thank you. Depends on the brand or home recipe, but citrus peel, of course. Yeah, orange peel is in there, as well as sultanas, apple puree, lots of spices. Yeah. And I know Jim especially he wants to have brandy in his. If there's no brandy, he's not down for it.
That's good.
Yeah. Eric loves that ornament. Yeah. Bumble. Was that his name? Bumble? Yeah, because he had a nice because he was actually a sweetie pie, right? Wasn't he? Oh, here we go. I missed one. My jar of fruit filling I bought for the smoothie says sugar, apples, sultanas, raisins, orange peel syrup, lemon peel, palm oil, treacle, mixed spices, sunflower oil, and I added cinnamon and vanilla. Well, that all sounds great. I like all of those things with the possible exception of palm oil. But
as well. I've heard of that. And that was even the name of a book recently.
Palm oil?
No, treacle. I don't
treacle.
know what it is.
Treacle is, they also call it golden syrup. I think it's like molasses. It's like the British version of molasses kind of, but a little bit different. How about you, David? Thank you, Larry. That was awesome. Right. Ornament.
I'm going back. I have 2 8-track cassettes that I'm going to show.
Wow.
This one is Antamani, and it says Holy Night. And I actually really, really love that song.
Can you even play those? Do you have an 8-track player?
Well, yeah.
I should know better than to ask.
Well, I mean,
in your car?
No, not in my car.
That was such an unreliable format. Come on.
It doesn't matter, Vic. When you put one of these in, you get such a totally different sound and experience when it clicks over. It really does bring me back to childhood.
Until it eats it.
I remember my dad's El Camino had an 8-track player in it. Oh man. He had the Beach Boys on 8-track. I loved it. Endless Summer.
They're fun. It's just nostalgia. Half of them break halfway through while you're listening to them. So here's
I didn't know you could still find them. The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. Wow. It's got a lot of songs on there. They could pack a lot on there, looks like.
Yeah, but
does it have All I Want for Christmas? Does it have All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth? That's my favorite Nat King Cole Christmas song.
Not on there.
That's a great song. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. Front teeth.
These are more serious songs.
More traditional. Yeah. Well, he had a beautiful voice. So, you know.
One of the best. Smooth. Okay, that was me.
Yeah. All right. We got some cool comments here. Bumbles don't bounce. And Sleepy. I stupidly thought mince was meat. Well, they do say minced meat, so it is both, but mince pies, and also in Australia, apparently they have some, they call some, well, Deb can correct me, but I had an Australian coworker say, are you talking about the minced beef or the Christmas one? So, yeah, it doesn't sound good, does it, Damien, when you say minced meat? But yeah, that's why there's a very funny Friends Christmas episode where Rachel thinks meat should go in there, but she actually mixed mincemeat pie and a shepherd's pie. Or no, it was a trifle and a shepherd's pie. That was it. Yeah, Eric's like an 8-track. Yeah, Eric, Garage Geek is the true geek of all formats for sure.
So my volume is bad?
Yeah, bring it up a little bit.
I didn't think it was bad.
I'm worried if I do that, I'll drop out. But I guess I'll do it. I mean, if that's what the audience wants.
Why would you drop out?
I don't know, because I'll be pushing buttons in my settings. Who knows?
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Just go into your microphone settings, and if you can. I don't know. Of course, I don't know how much you've played with your Mac there, but David, turn up your volume. Thank you. Book Graveyard. And Glock says, I still remember when the 8-track switched on Bad Out of Hell. When the track switched on Bad Out of Hell. Oh. All right, here we got David Goldman. I prefer using butter and golden syrup. But if there is no ground cloves and nutmeg, it is just not up to speed. Some allspice can make it rock for a more complex taste. Wow, we're getting some experts here on the mince pie stuff. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas is one of my favorites. I haven't heard that one, Sarah. I'll have to look for that one. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Cool. I like those. I like the kind of more offbeat. I like the regular Christmas tunes, but I like the more offbeat ones too. Some of my favorites are like Christmas Island, if you guys have heard that by it was on Rhino. Remember when Rhino Records, David did, maybe you remember this, they did all these weird, they had Christmas Cocktails one, and they had the Eartha Kitt, All I Want, or Santa Baby, which is a really funny song. And and then there's a great British one that maybe Aussies will know, Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea. Do you guys know that one? That was a big hit in the 80s. I just learned about it a couple of years ago. So, okay, I believe we are me now, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Are we
I
to
just
me?
want to say to everyone that I actually have a big 8-track collection. Not huge, but big.
You haven't shown it much on your channel, have you?
I did at the beginning of my channel.
Okay. Back when you were more kind of vinyl and music oriented, maybe. Yeah. Okay, what do we got before I pop myself up?
It's an oldie. Australians eat the medieval mince pies did have minced meat with the fruits and spices. All right. Do I sound better now because I adjusted the volume? Yeah. It's when I plug in my speaker, I think it adjusts the volume in the computer for some weird reason. All right. Yeah,
that was my understanding, Deb, is that back in the day they did mix the minced fruit and spices with meat, but they gradually phased that out. Maybe in the Victorian era, I'm not quite sure, but it's an oldie but a goodie. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. I'm going to ask my Alexa to play that later today. Classic tune, Paperback Warriors classic tune. Bad Out of Hell. I'm not sure which one he's referring to. Sorry, Eric. Okay, Mark. Merry Christmas. Thanks for popping in. I'm sure it's very cold where you are. Okay. Best Christmas song is Elvis Blue Christmas.
That's them fighting words. I'm sorry. That is just not true.
Well, it's a good Christmas song for sure. I ran out of text box space. Yep, Deb. Yep. I had butter, half a banana, Greek yogurt. Oats for the crunch. Wow. Okay, that sounds like a meal in itself. I think he's referring to his mince pie smoothie.
You're really stuck on these mince
Sorry, I started that. It's my fault. But well, I know you want to fight with Nick about the best Christmas song, right? It's hard. There's so many good ones. It's hard to choose.
Christmas without you.
It's good. Well, because you can always do your Elvis impression while you're doing it, right? So, anyway, let's see. I got a movie here. Let me see. Let me bring myself over if I can.
Okay. Why does that always happen? It's never hilarious.
I think it's the last guy in line. Okay. I'll do a couple since we're probably running long. So my Warner Archive Blu-ray of Holiday Affair, a very, very charming movie, little known Christmas movie, perhaps, or lesser known, with a beautiful young 21-year-old Janet Leigh, I think. Okay. And who is, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom and Tony Curtis's wife. I think she wasn't married to him yet at this point. And Robert Mitchum, the ultimate cool dude. And Wendell Corey, who is, anyway, she's a single mom whose husband had passed away in World War II. This is filmed shortly thereafter, I think. And Robert Mitchum is a guy that she just happens to meet, and she's in kind of keeping her current beau at a distance, and she's not, but anyway, it's a very cute romance with some wonderful Christmas stuff. I highly, highly recommend it. It's very funny. It's got a great scene in the middle, kind of courtroom scene that's hilarious. And Robert Mitchum, it's fun to see him he plays tough, mean guys, or bad guys or film noir heroes. And here he's playing just a good guy, good stand-up guy. It's really fun to see him in this. Have you guys seen this movie?
No. Well, I love those Warner Brothers archive collections.
This just has the radio show that goes with it, but it's still cool extra. But highly recommend this for a Christmas watch if you can find it, or find it on TCM or something. I'll show one more, just because we're probably going to be running long if I'm not careful. So another favorite. I don't want to preempt anyone. I hope not. Anyway, Christmas Story. Yo, shoot your eye out, kid.
It's filmed in my hometown, Cleveland. Well,
is it really?
Yes, and I went there. There's a museum there, and I went to it. It's amazing.
I haven't watched. Did you guys see the one where they did that, where the grown-up guy was in it? They did it a couple years back. I didn't want to touch it for fear of tainting this beautiful thing itself. But this is awesome, and of course, Kolchak, Darren McGavin, as the old man. Wonderful with the leg lamp. I'm sure we got some fans of this movie in here. All right, let's see. Let's okay. Where we go? Mark Glock said, "I'm a Nat King Cole guy." Yeah, he's great. Don't worry, I'll shut up now. It's all right, Goat Man. No, you let it go. Run, Rudolph. Run. Oh, yeah, that's a Beach Boys one, isn't it? I think that's right. Banana, what a great idea. That would really supplement the pulped apple.
It's more
sorry, enough of the food. No, Christmas is all about food, guys. So I think, did I miss someone who said they were late to the party? I thought I missed somebody here.
Elspeth, okay, the next comment.
Okay, yeah, for some reason it wasn't scrolling down. Hey, Rob, how you doing? We were talking about Mrs. Elspeth just a while ago because Mrs. Paperback Warrior is here. I love that. Did you like it, Eric? Okay, I'll have to check it out. I heard mixed about it, but the original is so great that, yeah, how can you not love A Christmas Story? It's great. Good. My favorite version of Scrooge is the musical with Albert Finney. Right here. I have it. Yep. Although it's not my favorite, no offense, Mark, but my favorite is the Alistair Sim 1951 Christmas Carol, which is wonderful. And believe it or not, the Muppets Christmas Carol is great. Michael Caine is terrific in that. So he is so good. He takes it dead serious. It's like all the Muppets are, and that's also probably the version that has the most of Charles Dickens' actual story in there. Yeah. and Mrs. L Space is still sleeping. We're vampires. That's okay. I'm glad you were able to wake up before hopefully without with your shades on and your SPF to not get burnt by the sun there, Rob. But anyway, sorry. It's Larry's turn. Let me get Larry on over there. I keep forgetting my managing the screen duties. Come on now, get over there. There we go. Okay.
I got another one I stole from my wife.
Oh, he's back. All right.
Yes.
Rudolph this time. Is that like a music box or something?
No, it's just it's a figure. It's a.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, she gets it out every year. Yeah, I love it.
So does your camera just immediately try to focus on your face? Is that why it's always?
I have it on that. Yeah.
For shame, Larry. For shame.
For shame, Larry. You narcissist. You. Just joking. That's very cool. Can you show that one more time? Yeah, that's right. We are talking heads. That's true.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He's got tattoos.
Yeah. What's that on his? Did he have? Is he supposed to be wearing? Is he had mange or something? What's going on there? It's weird.
I guess it's color. I guess it's just color.
I think your ornament you showed is better of him, but the overall is pretty cute with Rudolph wanting to help put the little bauble on the tree. Yeah, that's very cool. Nice. All right, here before we bring you up, David, let me get that. Let's see. And Nick, of course, true to form, favorite is Scrooged. Actually, that's a good one, though. I do like that movie a lot. Bill Murray is so deliciously nasty as Scrooge in that. Seen both of those, but I'll take Finney. Don't make me do that Latin phrase again. Okay. Which Latin phrase is this? Okay. Is that a line from the movie? I will meekly voice my admiration of Santa Claus the movie. Yes, better stay meek there. I can't say anything because I've not watched it. I've heard nothing good about it, but
well, I'm
you're the first one that liked it, Chadwick. What was that, Larry?
I'm saving my favorite Christmas movie for last, but it's
okay. Good. It's well, I hope I don't preempt you, so I'll save my movies for later because I have a few that. Well, I don't want to preempt you. Well, I'll try not to do that. I'll try to save mine. I'll bring my more esoteric stuff first. Okay. All right, David. I believe it's you.
All right. Now, I was gonna show this last, but I decided to move it up. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm about to get dirty. I'm about to get nasty. I'm about to get controversial.
So in other words, business as usual, right?
Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
Oh no.
And I do not like Mariah Carey at all. But when I
like the way she looks very much.
It was everywhere, and you couldn't escape it. And I was in the countryside, and there was a compound of workers there, and they were mostly from Pakistan. And they all loved this album. They played it over and over again. And so I just really have a lot of nostalgia for this album.
Where were you at? Were you at a compound with a bunch of Pakistani workers?
Well, I was teaching English in like a language school in Guma. And there were compounds there were factories, and the workers, they would import the workers for cheap labor, and they would live at the factory, and I would actually like go there, and I knew a lot of them, and so I just called it a compound. It was more like a factory complex, and all the workers, would be there, and I just, I don't know.
Well, Mariah Carey is and her Christmas music is really popular, popular in Japan.
There was one guy who had the cassette, and he opened it up, and poor guy, he was like, look, she signed it. It was like, there's a signature on every single one of them. And so he thought he had like a signed copy of it. I couldn't take his heart.
No, you don't want to rain on his parade.
But look at me. I
got Nick's going to run screaming now. Oh my.
There it is. I told you I had one more Funko to show. But just as a bonus, This is my husband's. So I just thought I was going through the albums and I grabbed it and I almost like retched, but here you go.
Well, I'm not going to retch from that photo.
Number one. I think it's, yeah, number ones. Butterfly. Yeah, I'm just like, anyways, there you go. Merry Christmas, everyone.
You know, I'm not a huge Mariah Carey fan, but I really like the movie Love Actually, and the version of the little girl sings in that. Liam Neeson's son's infatuated with the girl and singing that in their school performance or whatever in that movie, and so I can stomach her All I Want for Christmas song. Okay,
I love the whole album. I'm sorry.
I thought you didn't like her. You said.
I don't, but I that thing got imprinted in my brain. And so now it just, when I hear it, it's like nostalgia for me. And that's an important part of Christmas. And so
yeah, for sure.
It's important to me now. And I'm just like, I cringe. It's one of those guilty pleasures.
What were you going to say, Larry?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
He's dumbfounded. He's gobsmacked.
He's gobsmacked. I doubt Larry is gobsmacked by anything you say. I'm sure, David. But
you end like this. Yeah.
That's Bumble. Hilarious. I'm not as familiar with McSee. Unless I missed who that was before.
Bumble. There was, or Yukon Jack, or somebody in there was called Bumble.
Well, I think he's saying that, or she's saying that Abominable Snow. Sorry, I don't know MC is a he or she, but I'm guessing he saying that Bumble is the Abominable Snow monster. The Dudley Moore one is our family favorite. Dudley Moore, Santa Claus. Ah, yeah, I think I remember that one.
Someone's laughing. Oh wait, he's frozen. Oh. That's what you get, Jeff. Oh gosh, let me read a comment. Okay, the next one says, David, you love our supermarkets at Christmas time. The Mariah Carey album just never stopped. I don't know. I think hearing it once or twice is enough, but not nonstop. No.
Yeah, it just never stops. I don't think I've heard the rest of the album, just that song.
Good. It's good.
What was the album where the girl was neck deep whipped cream? Not a Christmas album. Do you know, David?
It's Herb Alpert. The next comment is correct.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called.
We got some knowledge. Yeah, and Nick knows it too. Okay. Ultimate Funko. True horror right there with that Mariah doll. Yeah. That's it. Thanks, guys.
He's
okay.
Out.
Yeah. Tijuana
Any more of this?
Okay. Yeah. I believe it's is it my turn again already? That was fast. Yeah. Larry, did you show? Okay, is it? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to avoid so I don't. No, that was good. You got to have Mariah Carey at Christmas these days, I think. And I liked your story about hanging out with Pakistani workers there at the. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'll do something more here. Okay. So I'm a big Anglophile, so I love British TV shows and movies and music, British invasion rock and all that stuff. And so one of the, I don't know if you guys know John Masefield, but this was made into a Box of Delights. He wrote two books that he wrote lots of other books, but two Christmas books featuring a schoolboy and magic and talking animals and things. And the Box of, I got this really nice version from the New York Review Children's Collection, which has some nice end papers inside and not a lot of art or anything. But this book, the reason I know this is because this was shown on PBS Wonderworks back in the 80s. But in the 80s, they did this version of the book in 6 parts. And recently, it's been released by the BBC, I think last year, with the new 2-hour making of by one of the same guys who does all the making ofs for the Doctor Who collections. And they brought 25 cast members that were still alive back. Unfortunately, Patrick Troughton, who is wonderful in this, and Robert Stevens, who's the bad guy in it, were both long dead. Robert Stevens' wife is, for Rocky Horror Picture fans is what's her name? What's the one that plays the Bride of Frankenstein in that actress? What is her name? Dang it, I can't think of it. No, not Young Frankenstein. Sorry, in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, I don't know it very well, that movie, but anyway, she's interviewed in this, and anyway, this is a lovely Blu-ray edition of the adaptation is really well regarded and well loved, and it's a Christmas perennial for some people. There's a Facebook group called the Box of Delights Society, and they go and they call themselves boxers, and they go tour the filming locations and watch it religiously every year. It ran for one 30-minute episode for a week up until Christmas or Christmas Eve. And it's really strange, weird, magical, but it's set in the 30s, I think, and very nicely done. It was a massive, by BBC standards, massive production. So that's one of the ones where I have the book and the TV adaptation. Mike Newell, the guy who directed Four Weddings and a Funeral and several other movies, he was planning to make a big movie remake of it, but it just fell through. Apparently, one of those Hollywood things that never quite makes it all the way. Anyway, anyone else? I'm sure some of the Aussies here will know about Box of Delights. Let's see. Here we go. Mark, I thought it taken off, but I guess he was around for the Herb Albert one. Cover is one of my favorites. Yeah, I have to look for this one. If there's a girl in whipped cream, that sounds my type of cover. Faulty Towers, yeah. I don't think they have a Christmas special though, do they? Whatever you do, don't mention the war. Right. Magenta in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yeah, what was her? Do you know the actress's name? Patricia Quinn. Thank you. Yes, Patricia Quinn, who is quite famous for that movie. She appears as the girlfriend of her actual husband in real life, Robert Stevens, at the time, who was a very respected stage actor, and they played the good and bad, bad lady and bad guy in the Box of Delights. She started the stage play and went on to the 75 movie, I believe. Yeah. I'm not up on the Rocky Horror Picture Show much. I do know Tim Curry and I believe Tim Matheson and Susan Sarandon. But anyway, yeah. So Box of Delights, I guess, is just not well known, pretty obscure probably, but it's pretty fun. I think it's pretty cool. But you got to like British stuff, I guess, and British TV, and kind of primitive effects, even though they were cutting edge in the 80s. All right, Larry, you're up. What do you got?
I've got another Rankin and Bass. This is Santa Claus Coming to Town.
I like those.
And this one does have Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, so it's got two of them on there.
Yeah.
Now this is not the one with Heatmeister. I don't think that Heatmeister must be in The Year Without a Santa Claus, probably, huh?
That's coming, but yeah.
Oh, here I go again. I'm preempting you. Sorry, man.
Ruining everything.
I thought, Larry, you might have some Christmas comics. You couldn't dig any Christmas comics out, huh?
I do.
You do? All right. Good. All right. Yeah. Say no more. Well, what do you want to say about the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Larry? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I could combine a couple of these, so because we're probably going to run long, but I've got this guy from this.
Oh, yeah, remember him?
Yeah, is that working?
Yeah,
the little gay kid.
Yeah, he's got the funny little. Yeah, he's got the little curve, little funny lisp or something. Doesn't he have a lisp? If I remember right.
The dentist.
He's my favorite.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't remember. Is it
He's an elf. I forget his name too.
He's an elf, but he's like, wow. I just remember him.
But he just doesn't fit in with everyone for some reason.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. Isn't that terrible?
It's not terrible. I can't remember it either, and I've seen that several times.
Yeah,
it's something weird like Stanley or something. I don't know. He's
Stanley. That's that sounds right. Stanley.
Yeah, I love all these Rankin and Bass epics. That's what they are,
Well, especially for guys and ladies our age, I think are going to remember those very well because they were played ad nauseum. I don't even know if they have Christmas TV things now. I think didn't Netflix or somebody, I forgot, there was a whole talk, there's a brouhaha a couple years ago about them stopping running the Charlie Brown Christmas special on primetime TV, and either Amazon or Netflix or somebody had bought the rights to show it, or some cable channel or something.
Remember what happened now? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they ended up showing it no matter anyway, but like a one-time lease or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll be able to show these to our granddaughter soon, but
yeah,
she's only a year and a half now, and my daughter is not letting her have screen time yet. So,
well, that's probably not a bad idea. But when she's about 5 or 6, I don't know how old Mark Glockensig's grandson is, but probably a good timing for those would be like 5 or 6 or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Goatman saying the only Quinn he knows, speaking of Patricia Quinn, is Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Okay, I'm sure they had a Christmas special.
So,
oh, well, that's what do you know? Coincidence. Yeah. Science fiction double feature is the background music that plays in my head nonstop. Okay.
Was wearing silver underwear. Getting going. I love that song.
Oh, I guess Mallory Quinn from Sliders 2 got to keep the inside thoughts inside. Okay, well.
I remember her.
Yeah, I think David was been watching Sliders recently, but you haven't had time the last couple of weeks, right?
Right.
And
but I'm going to watch.
I think your Kolchak access is going to expire soon too, isn't it?
Finish all those first. I'm off now, so I'm going to be able to watch them all.
Good. All right. Well, thank you, Larry. Let's bring David on up. And what do you got?
I grabbed some. I have these Norman Rockwell, and so I grabbed 2. So this is a classic treasury, and then
nice.
I grabbed this because here we have Santa on a train.
Wow, like a hobo Santa.
Yeah, he's such an amazing artist. And then the other book I grabbed isn't as nice because the art isn't as glossy, but this is Norman Rockwell book, and here we have Santa going over his letters and making the list, I guess.
Yeah.
From Norman
and
Rockwell.
Saying, David Molinaro, you have been naughty this year, so.
Get coal.
You get coal. You should show a bit more of the art in those books, David. Those are really, really nice. How about that first one? Do you have any more pieces you want to show off?
Related, so I just.
Oh, okay. He only had a couple Christmas ones in there. Okay.
No, he has more, but I didn't go ahead and mark the pages. I mean, he's Norman Rockwell.
That's true. Well known.
And these books are beautiful. To look at the art this way. There you go. I got one. Let's see. Moving into the neighborhood. Of course, this one is super iconic. Yeah. So he's just his artwork is amazing.
Yeah.
There you go. So a little bit more.
Have you been to any exhibits of his art, or
not seen any of his exhibits? So I hope to rectify that sometime, especially when I cross the country a lot in my car, and so I hope that I get to one of his. Well, last time I got to a Frazetta, I was happy about that.
Okay, let's see. We got there's a Sliders Christmas episode. I know Nick likes Sliders as well as Quantum Leap. He and Keith from Tal Zero did a cool conversation recently going over one of the first Quantum Leap tie-in novels. Hermie is the name of the elf.
Okay.
Hermie, of course. All right. Well, you had the E part for Stanley. You had that part right, David, for sure. Sleepy says, I've been Christmas shopping while listening, currently in a 100-person checkout line at Powell's Books. Ugh. Oh, my. Powell's Books is a zoo, even when it's not Christmas time, so I can imagine. I took my wife there for the first time in 2024, and it's an amazing bookstore. I hadn't been there in probably 20 years, but you just kind of stand there for a while, black-jawed, like, where, unless you're a local, I guess. Where am I going to go? let me look at this map again. Where is the science fiction? It's a great story though. You definitely need to experience it, David. If you ever come up, me and Sleepy can take you around there. Portland. Does the professor dress up as Santa in? I see. That must be John Rhys Davies' character.
Yeah.
Hermie, a misfit elf. Glock saying his grandson's 2.5. So there you go. Larry, maybe just another year you can show her.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember, but it takes place in a small village, a mall village in the sky. Have you seen that one, David? I know you're a sliders guy. Norman Rockwell art, fantastic. Yes, it's amazing. America's Michelangelo. That's a good way to describe him. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Okay, so I think that is me again, right? Okay, so let's see what I got. That's something else obscure. Yes, I see. Yeah, David, you're always front and center because you
like my face, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right, another book. I showed this briefly in my Barnes & Noble video I did, where the only good thing of Barnes & Noble for me is most of the time is these awesome classic bound. They're faux leather bound, David. Don't get it.
I was going to ask because I don't like those at all.
It feels like leather, but it's apparently imitation leather.
Omar leather.
That looks nice.
It is beautiful.
It's kind of like a bigger version of this, although it's got some of the same stuff, but it's got the complete Christmas Carol in it by Charles Dickens. Kind of the father of Christmas celebrations as we know it now in some ways, or at least he gets a lot of credit for it. You know, it's got the Night Before Christmas poem and some nice art in there. It's got a lot of the same stories. It's got plus some different ones. It's got The Keeping of Christmas at Bracebridge Hall by Washington Irving, which looks really fun. It's kind of an essay that he's writing of his time in England. It's from his sketchbook. I think he wrote something called The Sketchbook. And a story by Saki, H.H. Monroe. And we got some lesser known people, which is interesting. But and they have, the Night Before Christmas poem. And then they have some nice art for A Christmas Carol. Right? Nice. And plenty of, nice paintings and things inside here.
That's gorgeous. That book is gorgeous.
Yeah. It's got a lot of different stuff. So, I was trying to. There was an earlier one that Barnes & Noble had that had a bunch of it was Dickens Christmas stuff, but I couldn't find it. It was out of print, so this is the one we got. Anyway, I like these. They're nice. They're heavy and well made with gilt lettering and the ribbon and stuff. So that's the chief. That's every time we go back to the States, and my wife likes to go with me to Barnes & Noble and get some more leather-bound classics. Again, I don't think they're leather, David. Sorry, but I do like them. I do like them. Some of them, no, they say that on the inside, they have many of them say notes saying this is not real leather or something like that. Anyway, here we go. Let's see. We got okay. Mark, thanks a bunch for popping in. You have a date with Alfred Hitchcock. Yes, got to go see that. And Sleepy, we definitely should do Portland or Seattle meetup someday. Yeah. Well, I'll be back in the Damien in early to mid August next year. So let's think, see if we can get David to come on up. You could take the train up, David, or drive up, or fly up, and I can come down to Portland, and Sleepy's right in that area there. That would be fun. Take you to Powell's. Thank you, Eric. Off to a Christmas party. Thanks for the video. Happy holidays, everyone. You too, Eric. And I know you're down in sunny Florida, so it must be an interesting experience having Christmas down there. But thanks to your wife as well for stopping in. That was very nice. Okay, let's get Larry on up. I'm sure we're going to lose some people because we're jibber jabbering on, but I'm having fun, so that's okay. All right, Larry, what do you got? All right. Speaking of Krampus.
Yes, I've shown this before, but my daughter got this for me a couple Christmases ago, I think.
She always gets you cool prezzies. Wow, look at that.
Yeah. And this was, I read this just cold. I didn't know anything about it, and it's set in modern times.
It's getting hot.
And it's a supernatural horror thing, you know.
Krampus has really exploded in popularity the last 10 years or so. Wow.
And it has a few illustrations in it by the same guy does both. He just goes by Brom.
So it's a novel, Larry?
Yeah, it's a novel.
It's quite thick. Wow.
Yeah, it's really good. If I could find another illustration. Oh, they can see the back end paper here. It's pretty cool.
And what's the artist and author's name? Does he do both? Brom.
Yeah, he does both.
Brom. Wow, that's incredible art.
Yeah. Yeah, here's a little picture of the guy.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper to me.
Yeah. It's really good. Like I said, it's set in modern times, and it's a supernatural horror thing, man. And Krampus is like a sort of a demonic figure,
Yeah.
And Santa Claus or an iteration of him is in it too. I mean, it's really good.
Are they battling it out?
Oh yeah. And
Santa Claus is a force of good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I don't know.
It's a little bit nuanced in that because neither one of them are totally exactly good. They're
that's interesting.
Mythological creatures.
Yeah. That's very European mindset about that. I think. Yeah, they keep things a little more sophisticated, I guess, and a little more multi-layered and complex.
It's violent, and it like I said, it's set in modern times. It's set in America. There's one of the characters sort of a trailer park guy. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Brom, I'm guessing Brom is he a German guy? Is he an American?
I really don't know. Let's see if it tells anything.
Maybe some of the viewers will know.
Yeah.
Chadwick might know.
Yeah, he's written other stuff. It says he lives in Seattle. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for the jibber jabber and the media showing his ice on the cake. Thanks. Brom is awesome. Mrs. L Space is a huge fan of his art. Okay, so maybe he's an American guy. He lives in Seattle.
Yeah,
huh? Wow.
Good stuff.
Damien might be aware of him too, because Damien's quite a follower of art, I think, as well, art in general, as is David. So, and yourself as well. So
I highly recommend it if you like supernatural horror and that kind of thing. It's really good. It caught me by surprise. It's how good
it's funny. I don't know what started Krampus getting popular in America, but Supernatural did an episode with the Krampus, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. I know they had a Christmassy episode, and I know they've had several Hollywood movies, horror movies with Krampus over the last decade or so. But pretty creepy, nasty idea for Christmas. But that's a European mythology background for you there, I'm sure. So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
very, very cool. I thought it was going to be an omnibus of like a comic, but it's an actual novel. Wow, very cool. All right, well, David, thank you, Larry. David, what about you? What do you got for us?
I don't know what to do because I still have 7 rounds. I don't know
what's
going on with us.
We're all right. I didn't have to take a toilet break before too long, but no, you're fine. I know you usually crap out after an hour, but I think you can go a little longer.
A little bit. So what should I do?
Do you have to go somewhere?
No,
but you have to run.
No, I have a party at 4, and it's already 5. It's already 2:30, and we have to leave by like 4:15. So all
right. Well, we won't go too much longer. Maybe another half an hour if you're okay.
Okay, so I've got a couple comments.
And if Larry's okay, I don't know Larry's timing, but
so actually, I need my iPad for this one. So sorry, this is a multimedia thing. Let me get my iPad ready. So let me show this one first. This isn't technically Christmas, but this is New Year's, and it says special holiday issue. And like Batman is like spread eagled on that ball. I don't know what's going on, but that's hilarious.
Dropping the ball in Times Square.
But look at him. Like, what the heck? They always do some kind of weird stuff to the older Batman characters. So, yeah. And
who's the bad jumping on the ball there? Is he a
ugly sweater man? I don't know what's going on.
Ugly sweater man.
He says, at the stroke of midnight, everybody in Gotham gets struck dead. Fun Christmas stuff. And so
I'm glad you got a comic thing in there. That's cool.
I've got more actually.
Good. I'm sure Larry does too.
So is not this one, but this is the only one that I have that is kind of Christmas related. So I'm going to show one that is. Now I grabbed this one because I wanted to show this one that I'm going to show you, but I don't have it, which is a criminal shame. It's one of my favorite issues of a comic ever. And
it's not in one of your Epic collections?
It might be. I didn't want to go through all my. I wasn't going to do all
that. I hear you. It's too much work.
This is probably like up there. Bullseye sees he's an insane. Okay, this guy is probably what Miller did with this character is probably one of my favorites. He's criminally insane, and I'm not making light of that. It's a comic book, okay, everybody. So he's criminally insane, and he sees every person who is shopping for Christmas as a daredevil, and he's just going around killing all of them. I've got a picture of it. So this is his point of view. Like everybody is Daredevil, and he just starts.
Yeah, I remember this. This is good stuff.
It is amazing. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
yeah. Damien out shopping. Hopefully he doesn't encounter Bullseye there.
Run, Damien, run!
Wow, that's very cool. I wonder what how much Christmas ever played a part in any regular comic run. I'm sure there's special Christmas comics here and there. Rob at L Space is confirming that Brom is American. Thanks for that.
Oh, you know what? I could say that a runner-up for me was one of the first X-Men comics I ever read, and it's called Night of the Sentinel, where it's Christmas. It's snowing, I think. I'm not sure if it's Christmas, but the Sentinels go in there, and they're on the top floor of a building, and they, like, blow it out, and Scott is, like, hanging on the edge. And it was my introduction to the X-Men, and it was a powerful one. I still have that in my mind to this day. I think it was Christmas, though. They were at a Christmas party.
I'm trying to think what I think maybe one of the crossover issues with the Micronauts was my first exposure to the X-Men. And I was going, who are these guys? These guys are cool. So, but X-Men have always been probably my favorite of the Marvel franchises, just because I like the idea of the mutants and all the different. So I'm really excited to see what MCU will finally do with them now that they have them. But did you guys see the Fantastic Four movie? Did you guys like the Fantastic Four movie? Larry didn't like it.
It's very controversial.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet? The one I'm excited to see that I didn't go see in the theater and I should have is the Superman one. That looks really fun. But it seems to tie in some to the All-Star Superman compact I got. So with the robots and in the Fortress of Solitude and all that. Well, I'll definitely I'm definitely gonna check those out on the break when I have more time. But okay, thank you, David, for the comics. Let's see here. Just you guys let me know when you got to run and we can wrap things up. So, but I still got some things I can show, I think. Here, hold on. Let me get me over here. Come on now.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. I got another esoteric one that I just watched for the first time last year, and I happened to get the book first. So there is another, kind of like the Box of Delights, there's another beloved British, I guess, early 80s Christmas TV drama. It's only 4 parts, but it's very special, lovely, magical little thing, and it's called The Children of Green Know. It's about an orphan boy who he finally is put in touch with his maternal grandmother, or maybe paternal grandmother. Anyway, and he goes to stay with her, and there are ghosts of the previous occupants of this place, and it's just magical how he gets there. There's a flood happening, so his very first exposure to the House of Green Know is being rowed up through the floodwaters to it, and like it's an island. And it's anyway, it's really hard to describe. It's a delicate, beautiful piece of work. And there's a book version, of course. She wrote several. It's a little too kiddie showing. It's not. It's a book for kids, but it's very elegantly done. And these ghosts are from. He's a lonely little boy, and things start happening once he comes in this house, and he starts hearing children laughing, and they're teasing him a bit, but they won't show himself until I guess he wins their trust. And these are ghosts of 3 kids who died from the plague, I guess, during the Black Death or whatever, that lived in this house. And it sounds very strange, but it's a really wonderful, subtle, delightful little program. It's only 4 30-minute parts. So Children of Green know. It's got some flashbacks to them. One of the oldest ghost boy had a horse, and so the young new hero here, what's his name? He's Toseland, very interesting name. Is kind of a classical name, I guess. He's having a dreary Christmas, staying with the kind of dutiful but not loving orphanage keepers or whatever school where he's at, and he gets sent and meets his grandma and how he bonds with her, and she tells him stories, and he gradually learns about the ghosts in the background of the house and the kind of scary green man figure on the property. It's really cool. And the book is very good too. So she wrote several books, but only that first one was made into a film, and it was adapted by an American guy, weirdly enough, and he presented the BBC with this. He got the author's permission to adapt her work, and he did a really good job. I think it's kind of a one-off. He didn't do any more after that. Anyway, that's very obscure, but the Box of Delights and the Children of Green Know come with my highest recommendations if you like that kind of period set British kind of spooky, slightly eerie, but also very Christmassy feeling thing. Let's see who else we got here. Let me get back to the regular layout. Okay, we got some X-Men cartoons. For me was the first. Damn, now that theme tune is in my head. Oh, I guess they did the Night of the Sentinels. I'm not sure if there is that actual scene in the cartoon. Okay. Yeah, I know the X-Men cartoon is very famous, but I don't remember seeing that one much. I do remember the Spider-Man cartoon a bit, and of course stuff like Marine Boy and the Super Friends with their laughing at the end, really, really cheesy line closing out thing, and Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, and that kind of stuff. All right, well, excellent. I think we still have a few people watching. Yeah, we still got 8 people, so that's great. And let's get Larry back up here, and because I know you guys have to go. It's my family's still sleeping away, so I'm fine for a while. But okay, Larry, what do you got for us here?
Okay, so my favorite Rankin and Bass outside of The Hobbit is going to be The Year Without Santa Claus, which we talked about.
Heat Miser, I see him.
Heat Miser, and what's the other one?
On the strength of, like you said, these 2 brothers, Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
Snow Miser, that's it.
Yeah.
Heat Miser has a really wonderful song, but I can't remember how it goes right now.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser. Whatever I touch melts in my clutch.
Yeah.
Both of them are great. Both of them
Good job. Yeah. I remember those very, very well. Those are really cool. Are those ornaments or just figures?
They're figures. She gets them out every Christmas. But this DVD has Rudolph Shiny New Year and Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, which I don't even remember that one, but that's on here too.
I remember Nestor vaguely, but I don't remember. The Rudolph Shiny New Year. Did I ever watch that one?
Yeah.
That one wasn't quite the hit that Rudolph original one was, right?
It's okay, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you can't go home again sometimes. Yeah. Nice. So I'm glad you have that one. Yeah, you got the Rankin Bass covered, man.
I see a little bit of YouTube documentary about this, and they said that the screenwriters invented Heat Miser and Snow Miser. They weren't actually from the book that's from.
Is that okay? Well, they probably needed to pad out the book.
And this is the best thing in the thing. You know, I mean, really,
yeah, I don't remember anything else about it, just those two guys. So
mostly, I mean, it's solid either way. But those scenes with those brothers, that is it. You know.
Yeah. Especially Heat Miser stands out to me for sure.
Yes,
nice, very cool. Well, I'm glad we have some Rankin and Bass represented. For them, I mostly think of stuff like their live action stuff like the Bermuda Depths and The Last Dinosaur, but certainly for Christmas, you know, those are the bangers there for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, how about you, David? What do you got?
Am I up again? Is it my turn?
Yep.
So I'm going to show off two graphic novels that are Christmas related. So one of them is this Tales of the Batman by J.H. Williams III. And one of, I'm not sure, I think it was the artist in this. I'm going to show off this very famous, it's kind of cultish.
So the Williams III guy is not the artist? He's just the writer?
Seth Fisher is the artist, the one that I'm going to show off. And I believe I think he died very, very young. He was just like coming out. He put out about 4 or 5 things, and they're all like lauded. And this is one of them. This Snow
sad
by J.H. Williams and Seth Fisher. And the art in this is just gorgeous. I mean, if you look at it, and it's a shame. I believe he fell off of a building in Japan.
What?
Yes, they don't.
Was he trying to take a selfie or something?
I don't know if he like committed suicide or he actually fell. They're not sure. It was just this accident. I think he was promoting some work of his there.
Oh, jeez. It does have a slight anime vibe or manga vibe to it.
It's really gorgeous. And there's a Green Lantern one that is really beautiful. Anyways, I wanted to.
So he has different artists doing different stories he wrote. Then seems like.
Yeah, this one is the he's the writer in this.
And so different tales are illustrated by different artists. Then.
And I got it simply because I was looking for this one. The other ones, you know, the art is it's passable, but I mean the one that I really wanted was that the one that I showed you. Okay.
That was good.
Did you see this, David? What? I want an entire live stream of David singing theme songs. Well, and Goatman says we need a David Christmas album singing all the hits.
Listen, I contacted someone this morning. I was like, look, first off, I sent him the text, and then I was like, oh my God, did he stop drinking? And then I quickly wrote back, sorry. So I said, look, I want to do a live stream with you where we show something, and then each round we have to sing the 12 Days of Christmas building up, but we also have to take a shot on the end. You're gonna see how it goes. I just think that.
Well, it sounds like you have a good singing voice. I can't vouch for Larry, but I certainly don't. So
I don't. I fake it till I make it. All right. I'm gonna show this.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you big again. Sorry, I thought you were finished. So I want to put those comments up. So let me make you big again. No, keep going.
No,
I think you're still be big there. So
yeah. So the Spirit. This is the only hardcover I have. To change that in the future.
Wow, very cool.
19. I know I want more of these. I have a lot of the individual comics. Now, what I love about the Spirit, besides
you have some pages marked there. It looks like.
Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna keep them Christmas related, but the first page usually has his name spelled out in interesting ways. And so here we have Spirit written in the snow by someone, you know, with skis. They're just really cool. And here's another one that is, again, I think it's the cover one, but it's you know, it's Christmas time era, and you could see like the wind is like blowing paper around, and it spells out Spirit.
Looks like it's from past older Spirit issues, not like from quite some time ago. Period. Like I know a little bit about the Spirit, but he's been around from the 40s, right?
Yeah, I think 40s. Yeah. So this one I'm about to show, he did. They always did a Christmas one, and I believe originally these were in newspapers. I can't remember. But anyways, so here is the one from December 25th, 1949, and there's Santa. So that's why I was showing this.
Is Santa drinking there or drunk or something? I'm not sure.
But like I said, they're all about down and out people, and it fits the mood of what he's writing about. So
the Spirit seems really cool. I know there was a not very well liked movie that came out a while back, I think, right? Yeah. But the Spirit character seems very cool. Larry, have you read much in the way of the Spirit at all?
Just a little, not a whole lot, no.
And I haven't read any, but
I like the art better than I did the story, really. But I don't unpopular thing,
Well, that's pretty cool. Who is the artist, David? Do you know on those? Did they credit it?
The same guy, Will
Eisner. Will Eisner did the art and the story. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
There you go.
Lots of cool stuff.
There you
go. All right. Now I'm done.
All right. Very, very nice. So let's see. Well, now that Larry, did you still have a big Christmas movie coming up? I don't want to.
Yes, I have one movie and one book, one comic.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm hoping that I'm not going to steal your thunder with this one.
No. Yeah.
No. Okay. So I have maybe what yours has. I have also, but this is one I came too late. I never watched this growing up, but since I got the Blu-ray about 10 years ago or whenever it came out, I watched this almost every Christmas year. This was a VistaVision film, which means it was on a massive stock, so the clarity is amazing, and it blown up on a big screen. It's really impressive, and it's a real fun movie. Great music, and Danny Kaye really livens up, and Dean Jagger is in the middle there, giving an Oscar-worthy performance in an otherwise kind of light, fluffy film as the general that they're trying to help save his inn at the end, and Rosemary Clooney is in it, of course, and Vera Ellen, is that her name? The dancer. Anyway, very fun seasonal movie, and the Blu-ray is gorgeous. There's probably a 4K out there for once you get your 4K player, David. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. You've probably at least seen it in passing anyway.
Everyone goes on and on about it, and I think it's a good movie, but everyone goes on. Oh, we got to go see it in the theater. Oh, it's my favorite Christmas movie ever. And
I can understand getting sick of that kind of thing, I guess, but I would like to see it in the theater. That would be great. And I think Glock, before he left, mentioned Scrooge, of course, so the Albert Finney version, where he's way too young, but it gives a great performance. And this one is not great, I don't think, but it has some very fun musical numbers. And some parts of the story that don't always get depicted, like when they're trying on the housekeeper, Scrooge's housekeeper, they're selling his curtains and garments and blankets and stuff. And it's got a song that I always sing to my wife when she does. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. So I'm being particularly cynical to her. I might say that. So anyway, but I have one more movie, two more movies, but I want to save in case one of them is Larry's choice. So let's. Well, I don't know. I'm guessing what mine might be, because I got two biggies that are probably going to be, could very well be one of yours, Larry. So let's see what we got here. No, guys, if your voices are off key, all the better. Yeah, well, mine certainly is off key. And Goatman saying "sing, sing, sing," and then Dwarven Dad is here. Hey, Dwarven Dad, what's up? Nice to see you. Okay, cool. All right. Well, Dwarven Dad, we're in the middle of some non-drunk debauchery here. Let's see what Larry has up his sleeve.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually thought of another comic that is even more important to me than Christmas. But if we have time, I'll dig that one out. But
yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, but this is what I have. This is
Klaus.
Or Klaus.
Claus.
This is
That's probably Claus. We might as well call it Claus because Grant Morrison.
Okay,
Wow.
Grant Morrison with beautiful art by Dan Mora. This is the
it's a gorgeous looking book too.
Yeah, deluxe hardcover version of it. And this was done by Boom. And it originally was like 3 hardcovers, or at least that's how I had it originally. And then they came out with this giant version that put them all together. And I had to have it. It's got a ribbon and everything.
Yeah, and some like silver gilt. Is that gold or silver?
It's silver on this one. There is one that's gold, but this one's silver.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Is this like an origin story of Santa Claus or something?
It reimagines Santa Claus as this sword-wielding sort of demigod.
It's a
wow, cool. Yeah, it's a true story. Really wow, look at that. That is very cool.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of this, Larry. This is cool.
Together.
He showed this last year, I think. I remember you talking about this and how much you love it.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
When did this come out, Larry? Was this published like originally in individual issue forms, or did it come out in graphic novel forms first?
Single issues, like a mini series, like 3 different mini series. It wasn't that long ago, really. 2000s for sure. It's
okay. Whoa, and he's fighting like demons and monsters and stuff. That's my kind of Santa Claus, man.
It's really wild. And it spans different decades and different eras too, And there's even some that you got to flip like this to read,
Wow.
That is an
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That is an X-Men homage. It's got to be.
Oops.
Or
a what homage, David?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
what kind of really homage? Good. Sorry. Wow.
And he moved on.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah,
wow, what a beautiful book. Wow.
Yeah, it really is. And I think it's still available in different formats. You don't have to get the big expensive hardcover.
Yeah, I was going to say that looks very expensive, but I'm sure it's but it's very nice.
It was a Kickstarter, and of course later it came out as not a Kickstarter, which is probably cheaper.
Yeah, you did a very gentle, because you're always gentle with your rants, video about getting sick kicks, not going to do it anymore. Pledge Kickstarters, and then they come out earlier in the stores for cheaper money. Yeah, so
yeah. But
Connor's here. Connor. Sober, insane debauchery. Yeah, that's my kind anyway, since I'm not a drinker. So, wow, yeah, that's a beautiful book, Larry. Wow, very cool. I'll have to go back and watch your video where you go over that one.
Yeah, I think I did do a review of that one, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, nobody has offered up Die Hard. Yeah, I do subscribe to the theory that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I didn't find it. I couldn't find it on my shelf. I have it, but that might be what Larry's coming up with. If that's the case, he'll have us covered. But let's
exhaustive. I mean,
no, yeah, we're not being exhaustive. That's for sure. Yeah, if we'd be here all night all day and all night for you guys if we were being exhaustive.
Yeah.
All right, David.
I'm just gonna dump everything else that I have because I have like 5 more showings, but it's about time.
That's fine, and you got to go pretty soon, so just run through them. But where's Waldo?
Now this is not Christmas really, but the colors just scream Christmas, and I wanted to show off this one. I mean, look at how cool this is. I love the Where's Waldo books, and I mean that isn't Christmas. It kind of just screams Christmas.
I think it's raining outside now. Yeah, well, do you know, Dave? They in England they say, "Well, where's Wally?" Not Waldo.
Yeah, they want Wally. I think Larry ran to get something. All right, I'm going to show these 2 books. So this one,
nice.
They're from the Daw collection. So here is a Christmas Ghosts.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you showing those. Yeah, very cool.
This one, Larry, get your flute and get ready to dance around. So this is the Christmas bestiary.
Bestiary. Yeah.
No, look at, there's no bestiary. There's no A in it. Bestiary. Look.
Yeah, It's you're right. I think it should have an A, but I don't know. Anyway, I think it should be pronounced bestiary.
The best of the beasts.
Maybe the best of the beast. Maybe they did that deliberately. I don't know.
Look at them. This is like, they're having.
Who are some of the authors in there, David?
There's a bunch of people. Let me see. They don't list them on the back. Oh wait, no, they don't. I've got it entombed in plastic, so I'm not opening up. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's entombed in plastic. Entombed in plastic.
I ain't reading that. And then
puzzles.
I'm sorry, this looks dumb. And then this is a Christmas puzzle. It's a wreath, and it's circular. So I'm actually gonna.
You need to get busy on your Jigsaw Geek channel. It's been laying fallow for a couple of weeks.
I know. I've just been so tired from work. So here's
understand that
puzzle.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Yeah, snowman. So I want to do these, and then
the snowman must be difficult. The snow, the white pieces. How are you going to get those together?
Yeah, that's true. And it's in this like baggie.
Chadwick's another puzzle guy. If we still got Chadwick around, which I think we do. Chadwick's.
Bye,
Deb. See you later, Deb. Deb's got to go.
Bye, Deb. I'm trying to get my non-cough voice back. So,
where's Wally screams toothpaste to me? Interesting.
Wally. Okay. So I went to a record store day, and for lining up,
Easy E, Merry motherfucking Christmas. The Sinatra one is more my speed for Christmas.
Yeah, we were only allowed to get one, but since my hubby went with me and we each bought something, we divided it up. We were able to get both.
So who got the Easy E, you or your hubby?
Probably I did.
I like the graphics on that Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, the graphics on the Sinatra one are great.
Pretty. Yeah, it's very, very retro. It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's a 45?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then finally I just grabbed some Christmas albums random. So I'll just show these off.
Los Alegres de Terán. What's that? It's cool.
Los Alegres de Terán, Mi Canción de Navidad. So that would be the
name. I know Navidad. What's Alegres? Is that songs? Alegros?
Los Alegres de Terán. I don't know, but Alegres. This would be the name of the group.
Okay.
This would be the name of the album. My Song of Christmas. I think Alegre is joy. The joys of
joy of Christmas, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go.
Very cool. Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers
and Deer. They're all.
No.
I can't take Kenny Rogers seriously after seeing the Mad TV skit with Will Sasso as I'm Kenny Rogers. Oh, that's a cool cover.
When Kenny was young, he was to die for. Gorgeous. Sorry.
You like the bearded guys.
Yeah.
I like A Swingin' Christmas by Ella Fitzgerald. Nice.
This is a beautiful album. Mine has ring.
You're showing those too fast, man. You got to let us look at those covers.
Oh, I got to get out of here.
Uh-oh, Barbara. Ugh.
Nope. This is a beautiful album. You don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
I've never liked Barbara. Sorry. She drives me nuts.
Don't get me started.
Don't want to get you riled up before you go to your party. I can't believe the guy doesn't like Barbara. I'm not saying she's not talented. I'm not saying she's not talented. I just don't like her. That's all.
How do you not like talent? That makes no sense. How do you not like talent? Okay, here we go.
Okay. That's cute. So they got Mickey singing something?
This is Mickey's Magical Holiday, a Target exclusive. This one has to be on colored.
I just don't know where your story thing, David. I don't know how you can keep all of these things stored. You have so many different. Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
You know what?
Wow.
You know what? Just for that, this is what I'm going to end with. Here.
That's okay. I prefer Mariah, and thank you. That's fine. You redeemed yourself.
Bad. Larry,
sorry,
you haven't chimed in on the Barbara thing.
Yeah, I think Larry's staying out of controversy there.
I'm kind of ambivalent to her. I'm not a fan, but
Thanks, Chadwick. Still listening. Okay. Well, anyway, those were very cool. A lot of cool albums there. And let's see. Let me do. Well, Larry, do you want to?
You want me to finish up?
Well, I want you. I have some movies, so why don't you go ahead of me because I don't want to pre. So why don't you show what your movie was, and you grabbed something else too.
But this was, I didn't plan this one, but this is really probably my favorite Christmas media, if you will, and that is X-Men 143.
Merry Christmas, X-Men. Wow.
Yeah, so this was. You want me to take it out of the Mylar?
No, you're gonna ruin it. That is an amazing issue. Kitty Pryde.
It's one of my favorites.
Guess what just came down the chimney? Some creepazoid thing. Wow.
Yeah, she battles this demon all by herself, and this is Kitty Pryde, my favorite X-Men character. I was so in love with her as a child, And
yeah, that's
great. Now, Larry, is this collected in one of the X-Men omnibuses or Epic collections?
Yeah, I think it's in the second or third X-Men Omni, and the Uncanny Omnis. But yeah, I kept this too. I have both, but look at that.
Mm-hmm. Some kind of skeleton demon thing. Wow.
Yeah, it's John Bernard.
It's the one that can run through walls or go through solid matter and stuff. Is that one of her?
Yeah, that's
what she can do. Yeah.
Is she Shadow Cat? Is that what her?
Yeah, Shadow Cat, Sprite. She's changed her name a bunch. But
yeah. Make up your name, there, girl. Make up your mind.
It was very realistic because she was supposed to be like a 13, 14-year-old, girl. So she changed the costume a lot in her name, and
I guess that makes sense for anyone who knows teenage girls. Yeah, that's for sure. My students are changing their hair every single week. It seems like
this is a treasure. This is a treasure for me. For sure.
It's awesome.
That's probably worth a fair amount of coin too, that issue, maybe. I don't know.
It's worth a little bit, but I won't.
So I know you said you're getting rid of a lot of your singles when you get your omnibus versions, but some you're keeping, right? You're keeping special issues to you?
I'm keeping special representatives like this one,
So how many singles do you think you'll end up keeping when you're all said and done? About 100, 200? What do you think?
All those short
more than that. Probably more like
look at it in the back.
1,500 or so.
1,500. Okay, really cutting down the collection, Larry.
Yeah.
Of course,
not a lot actually for a comic book collection.
No, I guess not. Not someone who's been collecting as long as you have. Although you did say you took a couple of decades off, right?
Yeah.
No, I guess not.
Now, this is an unpopular opinion, but my favorite Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way.
I did hear you. Yeah, I'm trying not to hear you, but yeah, go ahead.
Come on, hey, you can give it another chance if you haven't watched it in a long time. Phil Hartman steals every scene he's in.
I know. I've no doubt that way. Yeah,
Phil Hartman. And then my daughter got me this a couple of years back for Christmas. This is Turbo Man from that movie.
Right? The toy fighting over, right?
Yes,
that's very cool.
Is the MacGuffin for the whole film is this toy, and I kept it in the box, but I have it where I can get it out real easy. I have it up.
The film. You put the film. You store it in there. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And because
you definitely zigged when I thought you were going to zag, Larry. So no, you didn't. I didn't expect that.
But it's exact reproduction from the one in the movie because I mean it has
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
And it has little discs that it can fire, just like in the movie.
Wow. No, you don't have those lost and searching for them on the floor for hours.
Yeah. It has all the
buttons.
Yeah. Haven't got them out in a long time, but
you open the box. There's some collectors who'll be gasping in horror right now.
Let them gasp.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool you took it out to play with. That's what it's about, man.
It has all of the phrases.
Good work, Booster.
Nobody wanted Booster,
Always count on me. It's turbo time.
Well, that movie is actually surprisingly popular. I have a lot of coworkers that talk about it, and so you're not alone in really loving that Christmas movie. It's a little loud and obnoxious for my taste, but I have to see it again. It has been years, so should give another taste.
Phil Hartman just steals the show, though. He's the
Phil Hartman always,
neighbor, you know.
Yeah, he's so great. Rest in peace, Phil Hartman. Yeah,
such a sad loss. But
no. What that other one first?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's hard to do when you're live, David. Come on now.
Yeah.
Not ready to ruin it.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Man. When did you get that?
About 3. Was it last year?
You said. I thought you said your daughter got it for you last year.
Oh yeah, you're right. David's listening more carefully than I am, I guess.
I think it's a couple of years back, but yeah.
Was that your last thing, Larry?
Yep, that was it.
Okay, and David, you finished yours, right? Okay, well, I'll just finish up with a couple of last things, and then we'll wrap this up because I think you guys got to probably go. So I will just show a last couple of movies that will not be strange to anybody, but gotta love the original Miracle on 34th Street with Natalie Wood and, of course, Edmund Gwenn, the best ever, Kris Kringle. And the remake that they did with Richard Attenborough is fine, but and of course John Payne as the lawyer friend that and Maureen O'Hara, just wonderful movie. And the scene where the little Swedish orphan girl, because they didn't mention it, but she's like a war orphan, and she's all sad because she doesn't think anyone can speak her language, and then Kris Kringle busts out, Edwin Gwenn busts out the Swedish to her, and she just lights up her whole face, and then the Maureen O'Hara, Natalie Wood's looking, going, maybe, little doubter, skeptical girl, maybe he is Santa Claus, I don't know. Anyway, wonderful movie, and of course, it's not a Christmas movie per se, but it's become one. The wonderful It's a Wonderful Life. And if you don't get a little bit dusty in your eyes at the end of this one, then you're got a heart of stone as far as I'm concerned. This is a wonderful movie. And people forget just how dark this movie is in parts. It gets pretty dark. So, and my late friend Kelly always said it was kind of a horror movie because he always felt for George had these dreams and he never goes to college. He never goes traveling the world. Everyone tends to focus on what George has, which he has is, the lovely Donna Reed, who's just simply glows in gorgeousness in this movie, and his family and friends and stuff. But he is kind of had some disappointments in his life through most of that, right? So
yeah, it's a little bit of an emo touch to it, really.
Emo touch?
But
did you say?
Yeah, but that's the point of it, right? He realized in the end,
Yeah, no, I think it's just so well done and so beautifully made, and it just wasn't well received when it first came out. And it was made Jimmy Stewart's first movie after serving in World War II on the bomber crew. He ran like 66 bomber missions, and I'm sure was slightly traumatized after that. But and after that, his movie performances, he's a different Jimmy Stewart. He's still able to be the funny guy and the lighthearted guy, but that's where he got into all those westerns, the great westerns he made with Anthony Mann, where you see his just rage coming out. He goes through every single human emotion in this movie, and he nails every one of them. It's just a fantastic performance, and everyone in that movie is great. So there are a few people who say, "Oh, it's too treacly. I don't like it." It's not goody two shoes scrubbed up, soft and fluffy the whole time. It's got some of that at the end, but it's a pretty it's got some dark stuff in it. So I think it's a movie that earns its keep as a fantastic classic.
Classic for a reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, as we're wrapping up here, guys, just real quick, what are your plans for the holiday? What, you doing anything special on Christmas or leading up to it or shortly thereafter? Larry, how about you? And then we'll go to David and then we'll wrap up.
Well, just Christmas with the family. I got a new grandbaby, so that's going to be pretty special. So
Yeah, yeah, and I've seen your son-in-law sometimes pop on some videos with you. So you guys will sneak off to the comic room at some point, I'm sure, but do some talking about that. Nice. So, how about you, David? It's be a white Christmas where you are, but I don't think. But
I have a party tonight, and then Tuesday, which is the 23rd, I have a dentist appointment, and the mall is right down the street. So I'm going to go to the mall. I'm going to brave that. I don't know.
I know what that's going to lead to. That's going to lead to another haul, supposedly cutting back on the hauls.
No,
but
I would go to the mall. There's nothing for me to buy there except maybe Funko Pops. It would be for Christmas.
Something's on the way to the mall or on the way back.
Yeah, maybe. And then I don't really have anything. Oh, I've got to make a Friday night chat from yesterday, so I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Now you're off. When are you back at work, David? When do you go back? January 5th.
It doesn't seem like
wow, that's nice though. And I think Larry gets just a couple of days off, poor guy. But well, I've got 3 more days of work. I work on Christmas Eve day, and I got to wrap some grading and things. But then I'll be off from my main job for 3.5 months about. So I'll have to do some things here and there, go in and do some grading and submitting things. And I have another part-time university job that'll come back in January and Feb for a little bit, but mostly be free. So I'm planning to do lots more reading, lots more watching, because I haven't been able to watch much. I've just been too tired and not enough time. So, so Christmas will be just quiet here because it's just kind of another. I mean, they Christmas in Japan, but I'm not going to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and do brave. You have, believe it or not, it's a big. You remember this, David? Then Kentucky Fried Chicken is a big Christmas thing. And you have to, I remember I found out about this. I was going to go in to get something at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they wouldn't take any orders because no, you have to reserve 3 days in advance on the Christmas time. It's that busy for them. So I was like, oh, really? People are buying Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas? Okay. That's how I learned that it was a big thing.
I'm making my chili for Christmas. So
Christmas chili. Nice. Yeah. Wow. Oh, we before we go, we have a few. Chris from Liminal Spaces just showed up. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Chris is a great channel. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's massive. He's got like 30,000 plus subscribers. He's doing really well, and he's a great guy. I was recording and missed this. Yeah, Jeff, I want to get on Liminal on break. You bet. Yeah, I'm down for that. Again, that was so much fun to be on that for sure.
And what are we, chopped liver? Okay.
Well, he's I think Chris is still getting introduced to you guys, so
forget you, Liminal.
No, Chris is a great guy, but he's a busy dude. He's a single dad, and he's got lots of stuff going on. Walk it back, whatever. Anyway, thanks, Chris, and thanks for everyone for coming on. Thanks, Larry and David, for taking time out of your day. I'm sure you're pretty busy, and it was a lot of fun talking about Christmassy things. We'll do this again sometime in the new year about some other topics. So thanks a bunch, and thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it, and hope everyone has a wonderful holiday or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. I guess Hanukkah's already going. And hope the world is a little less crazy in the new year. And anyway, yeah, now we know who your favorite goat. I know your favorite goat. Okay. And damn it, sorry, goat man. Okay. Merry Christmas, you handsome devils. Thanks, Damien, for tuning in. Yeah. I love all goats. Are we talking greatest of all time goats or what?
I think he's confessing a sin. I don't
know. Speaking of confessing sins, if you haven't seen the new out movie Wake Up Dead Man on Netflix, it's really good. Check it out. It's good stuff. Okay, well, before I freeze again, guys, thanks for going a little longer than you were probably intending to. Merry Christmas, and we'll close this sucker down. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. We'll see you in the new year. Okay, let me get my if I can find my mouse again. Here we go. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.